Let's go ahead and get started. Roll down onto our backs today. To start, hugging your knees into your chest. And just begin some nice gentle rocking side to side on your back. Start to notice how your back is feeling this morning. And take some time, balance on one hip and shoulder. Gently take some time balancing on the other hip and shoulder. And do this one more time on each side. And rock back to center when you're ready. Place your feet flat on the mat. Bring your toes and heels together, your knees together. Gently allowing your knees to drop over to the right. Bringing them back up to center and gently allowing them to drop over to the left. Bringing them back up to center. Go ahead and continue this motion back and forth, loosening through your waist. When you find your knees back at center, keep them there. And from here, gently allow the knees to drop apart from each other. And gently send them back together, allowing them to drop apart from each other. And gently sending them back together. And go ahead and continue this motion, this lazy butterfly wing motion, lubricating your hip joints, loosening the hip sockets, letting go and releasing of any tension in the hips. And when you find your knees back up at center, keep them there. Keeping your knees bent, send the outer edges of your feet to the outer edges of your mat. And gently allow your knees to drop over to the right, bringing them back up to center and gently allowing them to drop over to the left. Bringing them back up to center. Go ahead and continue this motion. Again, a few more times, targeting all the areas in our hips. And when you find your knees back at center, you can keep them there. Allow the knees to fall in towards each other. This helps to open up your diaphragm. Place your hands on your torso. Spread your fingertips wide. Close your eyes if it feels good. And start to tune into your breath. On your inhales, feel your hands rising. And on your exhales, feel your hands fall. Continue with this for a few moments on your own. Starting to become a little more present with your breath. On your next inhale, gently begin to send breath down below your navel, up into your rib cage, up into the chest. And as you exhale, letting go of your breath completely. Inhaling, sending breath down below your navel, up into the rib cage, up into the chest, all the way into the collarbones. And on your exhales, letting go completely. And trying this breath a few more rounds. Feel free to use Ujjayi breathing here as well if you know it. And then allow your breath to return back to normal. Extend your legs long, reach your arms up overhead, take a full body stretch, point your toes, reach your fingertips. And then hug your knees back into your chest and rock over to one side, coming into fetal position for a moment. And then place your palm out in front of you and use it to guide your way up into all fours, facing me. If you need padding underneath your knees, feel free to use a blanket. We're going to bring our knees under the hips, wrist under your shoulders. Take a peek at your fingers. Spread your fingertips wide. Press down into the pads of your palms. And let's inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Starting to loosen up the wrist joints. Notice how the forearms are feeling. And on your next exhale, rock back to center, neutral tabletop pose. And let's flow through cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine to the ceiling. Tuck your navel in, tuck your chin in. And flow here at your own breath pace in between these two postures. Feel free to close your eyes. Don't worry about how you look. Just worry about how it feels in your body. Notice the spine. Moving in between flexion and extension here. A few more rounds, moving at your own pace. And come back to a neutral tabletop pose. Let's walk our palms out in front of us. Gently send your hips back slightly past your knees. Come into puppy pose. Lengthening your spine from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. Make sure your neck is nice and loose here. Opening through the underarms. On your next inhale, walk your palms over to the left. Gently bump your hips out to the right. Rest your right ear on your right arm. Breathe into your right side body. You want to feel a stretch from your right hip all the way up to the right fingertips. Inhale, rock back to center, neutral puppy pose. Take a moment here, another moment in puppy to lengthen the spine. And then walk your palms over to the right. Bump your hips out to the left. Rest your left ear on your left arm. And take nice deep breaths into your left side. And walk back to center, neutral puppy pose. And take another moment here in puppy. Again, lengthen your spine. And breathe into the length of your torso here, just like we did when we were laying down. Inhaling, sending breath down below your navel, up into your rib cage, up into the chest. And on your exhales, letting go completely. On your next inhale, press down into your palms, lift your hips. Allow your hips to drop to the front of the mat. Lift your gaze, open your heart. Beautiful. Breathe into the front body opening. Exhale, send the hips back to puppy pose. Pressing down into the palms, lifting the hips up and dropping the hips to the front of the mat. Lifting your gaze, open your heart. Exhale back to your puppy. Flow here in between these two postures. Moving at your breath pace. And just noticing how the body is feeling in between these two poses. Next time you're in puppy, you can stay there. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back, finding our first down dog this morning. Bend your knees generously, shoot your tailbone up towards the sky, and alternate each heel toward your mat. Breathe into the stretch in the back of your legs, letting go of any tension back there. And come back to stillness. Let's inhale, float our body forward into a plank pose. Exhale back to downward dog. Inhale, float the body forward, find your plank. Exhale back to downward dog. Flow here a few more rounds. Next time you're in down dog, stay there. Send your knees down to your mat. Knees wide, big toes together to touch, and release your hips back to child's pose. Place your forehead on your mat. Feel free to drop your elbows. On your next inhale, press down into your palms, lift your hips. Bring your knees back under your hips, and we're going to inhale, reach our right arm up high. Exhale, thread your needle, bring your right arm under your left, bringing your right shoulder and cheek down to your mat. Pressing down into your left palm, lift your right arm all the way back up. And bring your right palm back down. Reset. And inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, thread your left arm under your right. Press down into your right palm, lift your left arm all the way back up. And bring your left palm back down. Curl your toes under, lift your hips back up to downward dog. Flowing through sun salutation A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward in between your palms, finding our first forward fold. Feel free to bend your knees generously. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to hang heavy. Inhale, lift and lengthen, finding flat back. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold, relax. Inhale, tuck your navel into your spine. Feel the activation in your core, protecting your low back. Once you feel that, gently start to roll your spine up nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Untucking your chin last. Beautiful. Mountain pose, bringing your feet underneath your hips. Palms are forward, gaze is forward. Waterfall your shoulders down and away from your ears. Moving mindfully, inhale, reach your arms up overhead, lift your gaze. Exhale, your hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift your gaze. Exhale, part your air, bend your knees, dive forward, find forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, release into your fold, grab opposite elbow, sway your torso side to side and relax. Ragdoll pose. Come back to stillness. Plant your palms, step your feet back to plank. Take a smooth, long inhale in plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, then your hips, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your gaze and rib cage. Exhale, forehead to your mat. Curl your toes under. Inhale, lift yourself up to all fours, and then exhale back to downward dog. Feel free to take any movement here in your down dog that feels good. And then come back to stillness. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Second round of sun sal. Forward fold, letting go. Inhale, lift and lengthen, flat back. Exhale, relax into your fold. Inhale, tuck your navel in, roll your spine up nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Untucking your chin last. Palms forward in your mountain pose. Find your feet. Look down at your feet. Make sure they're underneath your hips. Waterfall your shoulders down and away from your ears. Feel your strength in your legs. Lift tall through the crown of your head. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Take a moment here, tuck your chin in towards your chest, towards your heart chakra. Breathe into the heart space. Exhale, release any tension or anxiety here. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, lift your gaze. Exhale, part your ear, bend your knees, dive forward into your fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen, flat back. Exhale, relax into your fold, plant your palms, step your feet back, find your plank. Take a nice long inhale in plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, your hips. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog, your choice. Exhale, finding child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together to touch, hips to your heels, forehead to your mat. Press down into your palms to lift yourself back up to all fours. And we're going to grab our blocks. Place your blocks out in front of you. Bring your palms to your blocks. And we're going to step forward with our right foot. You can bring your blocks to any height that feels good for you. Coming into a low lunge, right knee over your right ankle. Look forward and breathe here. Send a nice, long, deep inhale into your pelvic bowl, assisting your hips in opening and releasing. And then plant your palms on your blocks, curl your back toes under. Inhale, lift your back knee. Runner's lunge. Look forward, extend your chest bone forward to what you see. Engage through your core. Plant your left palm on your block. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Twisted runner's lunge. Bring your right arm back down. And plant your right palm now. Pivot on your back foot into a warrior two stance and then reach your left arm up. Finding side angle pose. You can keep your left arm straight or bring your left bicep over your left ear. And then we're going to inhale, reach up to warrior two. Beautiful. Finding your stance in warrior two. Left heel in alignment with your right arch of your foot. Relax and waterfall the shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Coming back to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. Plant your right palm back down. Side angle pose. Plant your left palm back down. Pivot on your back foot. Find your runner's lunge. And then we're going to bring our back foot up into 11 o'clock. Straighten through your front knee, finding pyramid. Keeping your spine long, engaging through your core. Feel free to fold over that front leg if it feels good. Otherwise, keep your spine long. Breathe into your hamstrings. Press down into your right foot. Send your left foot up to meet the right. Find your fold. Relax and let go. Inhale, flat back position. Lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, relax into your fold. Grab opposite elbows. Sway your torso side to side. Finding ragdoll. See if you can let your head dangle, your shoulders dangle. Coming back to stillness. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tuck your navel into your spine. Roll your spine up nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Find your mountain. Feet underneath your hip bones. Palms are forward. Waterfall your shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale, arms up overhead. Lift your gaze, open your heart. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Again, tuning into the heart chakra. And thanking the heartbeat, the life force that flows through you each and every day. Inhale into your heart space. Exhale, relax the heart. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, lift your gaze. Exhale, bend your knees, dive forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step your feet back to your plank. Smooth, long inhale in plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, then your hips. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, find your child's pose. Press down into your palms, lift yourself up to all fours. And we'll bring our blocks back. Bringing your palms to your blocks and step your left foot forward. Finding a low lunge. Inhale here, lift and lengthen. Exhale, relax. Plant your palms, curl your back toes under. Inhale, lift your back knee, find your runner's lunge. Look forward, extend your chest bone forward to what you see. Beautiful. Plant your right palm down, reach your left arm up, twisted runner's lunge. Coming back, plant your left palm, pivot your toes to warrior two position on the back foot. Reach your right arm up, side angle pose. Options here to bring your right bicep over your right ear. Then inhale, lift up to warrior two. Beautiful. Reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, plant your palm back down, find your side angle. Plant your right palm back down, come back to runner's lunge, pivot on your back foot. Step forward with your back foot, find 11 o'clock, and straighten your front knee, pyramid pose. Feel free to stay here or fold over your front leg. And then we'll step our right foot up to meet the left. Find your forward fold. You can move your blocks out of your way. And relax and forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen, finding flat back. Exhale, relax to your fold, let go. Plant your palms, step your feet back to plank. Last plank of the day. Take a smooth, long inhale. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, your hips. And let's go ahead and place the forehead to the mat. Bend your knees and sway the knees side to side. Releasing through the low back. Come back to stillness. Place your feet back down. Inhale, lift the ribcage, the chest, the gaze, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead back down to your mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead back down. Press down into your palms, lift yourself up to all fours. And then swing your feet over to one side. come down to your seat. Okay, perfect. And we'll face the long edge, either long edge of your mat. We're still practicing, Bubby. Yes, honey. Go to your bed. Bringing your left foot in, extending your right leg long. And let's inhale first, bring our right arm up. Exhale. With your right hand, you can grab somewhere on the inside of your right leg or foot, wherever you can reach. And then send your left arm up overhead. Breathe into your left side. Inhale back up to center. Keep your left arm lifted, and from your navel, twist towards your right thigh bone. And with your left hand, grab somewhere on the outside of your right leg. And bend your left elbow. Use your bicep to pull yourself a little bit closer. Not forcing anything, just allowing motion to happen. You can bring your right hand behind your back if it feels good. Inhale back up to center. Beautiful. Bring your left hand back behind your left hip. Press down into your left palm to lift your hips up. Send your right arm back. Wild thing. Sending your hips back down. Beautiful. Bring your right leg in, left foot out. Reaching your left arm up. On your exhale, find somewhere on the inside of your left leg or foot. Reach your right arm up overhead. Opening the chest towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back up. Keep your right arm lifted. And from your navel, twist towards your left thigh. And then with your right hand, grab somewhere on the outside of your left leg. Wrap your left arm behind your back if you'd like. And then if you want to go a little closer, you can bend your right elbow. Use your right bicep to pull yourself gently, not forcing. Forehead to knee pose. Inhale, come back up. Bring your right hand behind your right sit bone. Press down into the right palm to inhale. Lift your hips. Wild thing. And come back. Hips back down to the mat. Bring your feet together. Grabbing the ankles. Inhale, reach tall. And exhale, feel free to stay here, or you can start to hinge forward. Your choice. If you want to, you can bring your blocks under your hips. We'll be here for a minute. Send breath into the hip joints, into the groin. When you're ready, come back up. Move your blocks out of your way if you have them, or your props. And bring your knees together. Send your feet out in front of you. Send your arms out in front of you. And gently roll back one vertebra at a time. Coming down to your back. Hugging your knees back into your chest, just like we did in the beginning of class. And start to rock side to side. Notice if your back is feeling any looser. When you're ready, rock back to center. Place your feet flat on the mat. Bring your toes and heels together, knees together. And go ahead and sway the knees side to side. Notice if your waist feels any looser now as opposed to when we did this earlier. And coming back to center. Let's go ahead and do the lazy butterfly wing motion. Notice how the hip joints are feeling. And in your own time, you can extend yourself out for Shavasana. Feel free to bring a bolster under your knees. Feel free to cover up with a blanket. Get nice and cozy for your Shavasana. As you're ready to, you can bring your awareness back to your breath. Bringing subtle movement back into the body, moving fingers and toes. And gently bending your knees and rolling onto your side in fetal position. When you're ready, you can place your palm out in front of you and use it to guide and press your way up into a comfortable seat. And we'll end our practice this morning bringing the palms together, thumbs to the chest bone, and slightly tucking your chin in towards your heart. Taking this last moment to honor, witness, and notice your heartbeat. Maybe feel it inside of your chest. Maybe feel it against your thumbs. And thank you all so much for coming this morning, practicing on your mat. I hope the benefits of your practice carry you through the rest of your day. Namaste.